Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy BULLBOYKENNELS. Today we got another video for you. This is my year-end, probably largest movie haul of the year as far as when things come in. So it's probably my biggest one. I'm trying to get through it as quick as possible because there are a lot of movies here. I'm not going to try to dwell on any of them too long. Let's go ahead and get started. Just, go ahead and get it cracking. So the first one, I do own this on Blu-ray, the Scream Factory version. But since it came out with the 4K, why not pick up Nightbreed? Good movie flick, of course. So definitely pick that one up. Like I said, I already own the Blu-ray, so I want to compare the 4K to the Blu-ray and see, was there really that much of a jump in difference? It should be because of how the movie was filmed, but we'll see. This next one here, actually, me and my buddy was talking about this because I did have this in my wish list. So, I ended up just picking it up because of the price. And that is The Gift. I believe this is another Scream Factory. Yes, another Scream Factory movie. So, we'll see how this looks in 4K. Hopefully it looks good. We'll see. I know sometimes some movies don't look as good as others, but we'll see how that looks. This one here, I believe it was one of my pre-orders. I'm a big Transformers fan. So this is something I wanted to watch with my grandson. So we actually did get to watch it the other night. And that is Transformers 1. So really, this was really a really good movie. Good origin story. So you get a lot of the back end of, between Optimus and Megatron. So, definitely a good insight on that. So, if you're a Transformers fan, definitely pick that up. Like you'll really enjoy that one for sure. This next one here, I ended up getting a steelbook, only because it was actually cheaper than the regular, the regular plastic cover that they normally come in. And this was, I don't know, is it part 1 or part 2? I always forget. I want to say this is part 1. Could be mistaken. But anyways, that is Winnie the Pooh, the horror movie. I do have it in the, well, hopefully the light doesn't reflect too much. Probably does. But like I said, I ended up getting a steelbook because it was cheaper than the regular version. And I always put these in those plastic covers. So that way, they don't get damaged and whatnot. This one I did put in a regular plastic sleeve. All right, so this is part 2, and this was also Winnie the Pooh. So of course I had to pick that up, complete the whole collection as far as what I could find. Both of these are Blu-rays. I didn't see any 4K versions whatsoever for these films. But hey, Winnie the Pooh running around killing people. I'm down with that. This next one here, this is a movie that my wife and daughter, they're into. I know they've seen this one at the theater, but since I already have part 1, and then I had it's the original, I figured why not just pick up the second part, and it was like dirt cheap for the Amazon sale. So I had to pick up Dune part 2. So definitely went and picked that one up. So that's something that they definitely enjoy. Like I said, they've already watched it at the theater, but they'll enjoy it. Next one here, this is a Kino Lorber release. Kind of a crazy movie, if you ask me, but still fun though. It's still fun, just a little crazy. And that is the movie Bug. So if you haven't seen this, check it out on streaming if they have it available. I don't know if they do. I don't stream very much, but definitely a good flick to watch if you have the time. This next one here, this is actually, I guess they would consider the original, because I know they did I don't know if they consider it the reboot or the remake, but this was like the original before that. And I just been waiting for the price to go down before I picked it up because I've had it in my wish list for a very long time. And that is Clash of the Titans. I know the like the CGI effects or whatever they use don't really hold up to today's viewing experience, But considering what the movie is and what it was at its time, definitely a great movie. Movie I've always enjoyed and always definitely remembered watching. Growing up. Next one here. This is also from Screen Factory. I know this was one been out for a while, but I try to get them for less than retail if possible, so I'm not paying crazy full prices. And that is Night of the Comet. So another good movie to watch. And the 4K I think looks pretty good for this movie, and so I think it does it pretty good justice. So that's definitely a good thing. And the next one, this like it was dirt cheap for the sale, like dirt cheap. So I ended up picking up part 1 and 2. 'Cause I think part 1 I only owned on DVD. So I figured, for the price, 4K, I'm gonna pick them both up. Well, one was 4K, and that is Don't Breathe 2. Really good movie. Don't make a lot of noise because he'll find you, even though he can't see you. So that was definitely a good one. This next one here, I actually seen this, and I didn't even know this one existed. And I was always a big fan of it as a kid growing up. But I didn't know there was a part 2. I ended up watching CHH. He had did like I don't know, it was a short story or something. But he had and I guess the Mexico release. It was with the blue cover. It looks almost like the original cover of the movie. But there was the Spain edition, which is the white cover. So I ended up going with the Spain edition. And actually, the Spain edition was actually cheaper. And it's not an MOD disc, so it's not bootleg. I mean, it's an authentic disc. And there's Fright Night 2. Now, even though the title is in Spanish, it does include English and Spanish audio, which is fine. But it is, the two main characters are from the first movie, so can't have been bootleg. I'm just not sure why I never seen it in the States. So Fright Night 2. I know the one with the blue cover, the price on that literally skyrocketed the day after I ordered this one. It was just wild. Like, I was like, wow, that price really shot up, like way up. This other one is from Screen Factory. This I do own on DVD. I just never owned it on anything else. Aside from the original movie, which I have on pretty much every format. But part 3 I never owned on anything other than DVD. So I figure it's for the price. Again, I'm gonna pick it up. And that's The Exorcist 3. To me, those are like the best, pretty much 1, 2, 3, the best movies. Anything else after that is kind of not so much. But if you're into The Exorcist, may as well get part 1 through 3. This next one here, I believe it's Kino Lorber again. Another good movie. I still have yet to watch it, but I know it's a really good movie because I've seen it in the past, just not the 4K release. And that is Below. So definitely looking forward to watching this. Probably gonna be by myself because my family don't really watch this type of movies except for me. So it's just when I find time, I'll go ahead and check out Below and see how that is. This next one, again, I found it for a good price, brand new. It's only the Blu-ray DVD. Has all 3 parts. Well, 3 movies. I got it from my grandson because he is Mickey crazy, and that is the Best of Mickey. It has Fantasia 2000, and I guess I don't remember what the other one called. Celebrating Mickey, which he just goes crazy watching it. Like, he'll have me put this on repeat because he's just all about Mickey. I mean, he's just at that age right now that everything is Mickey. Again, with the previous movie, I did pick up the first part only seen it available on Blu-ray, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was the one I had on DVD. The other one I didn't own at all, but this was the one I had on DVD. So I figured, let me, just upgrade it. Since there was no 4K, I just pick up the Blu-ray. Again, price, dirt cheap. You gotta find them sales on Amazon. Because if not, you're gonna be paying way too much money. This next movie, I do own this one on DVD, but I wanted the 4K because I thought it would look good. Haven't got to watch it yet, so I can't tell you the quality on this one. But it is a movie I really enjoyed. There's actually another movie in like the same type of theme that I'm looking to pick up. Just haven't done it yet. And that is 2012. I really enjoyed this movie. So again, looking forward to it. And see how that looks on in 4K. I can't see how the Blu-ray looks because I only own this on DVD. So I'm sure it's gonna look better than the DVD version. This next one, I know this movie is a little bit how they say, controversial. But I was a big fan of the first movie. And that's the only reason why I even bought this one. I didn't even bother to go watch it at the theater because I knew it wasn't going to be that great. But because I was a fan of the first one, I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy the second part just to have it. And that is Joker Part 2. Again, I have it in a plastic slip cover just to protect the steelbook because I wanted the steelbook version. So, we'll see how that is. I'm not really into that musicals type of stuff. So that might kill it for me, but I did enjoy his performance in the first movie, so I'm at least going to give it a shot. This next movie here, one of my top movies of this year, by far. I went to go watch it at the theater. I can't tell you how many times I was laughing because it was just so damn funny. And that is the Terrifier 3. So, a really funny movie. Well, to me, it's funny. To other people, they might not be able to stomach it or it might be too much. But I thought it was a funny movie. Funny as hell. Like one of my top movies for 2024. And again, that is the Steelbook. Next movie here, again, this is Scream Factory 4K version. Haven't got to watch it yet. So I can't say how the quality is for this one, but that is Silent Night, Deadly Night. So, Christmas theme type of movie, kills, thrills, have fun with it. So another funny movie. So I'm just waiting to see when I have time to watch it and see if the 4K, does it justice. Another movie here, and I think this was it Vindicator? Oh, Indicator. I always call it Vindicator. This is an older movie, so this is Cold Eyes of Fear. I love my old movies, so I try to pick up old movies when I can, especially if I can find them for good prices. Because again, I don't want to pay regular price, but if I can find it, then that's definitely fantastic. So that's that one. Then next one here. This movie was okay, but a little weird. But it was okay though. It wasn't bad. It was okay. And that is, I think this was from Shudder? I want to say it was from Shudder. Could be wrong. But that is the movie Cuckoo. So, if you're into the, little weird type of movies, it might be your cup of tea. Like I say, it was kind of weird, but not bad either. So it was, cool watch. I would say more one of them slow type burn movies. Now this next two, I never got the Scream Factory versions because at the time, I didn't know about Scream Factory. So I ended up getting one from Scream Factory and then 2 and 3 from 88 Films. Which I just rip it and put it on my server anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't have a region-free player, so I can't put the disc in. But since they came out with, this other company came out with the US versions. So I figured, why not pick it up? Sleepaway Camp 2. Hey, Sleepaway Camp is always a good movie. I enjoy all of them. I think part one is probably the best, at least to me. So, if you don't want to get the 88 films, you can't get the Screen Factory version. And then, you can get this version. I think it was like $21. I had pre-ordered them, so again with this next one, same company, but this is part 3 of Sleepaway Camp. It'd be nice if Screen Factory was able to release them all 3 in 4K, but probably not going to happen with part 2 and 3. Maybe part 1, but more likely part 2 and 3. No. This other movie only because I'm into these type of movies. And again, this was a very good price, and that is King Arthur. Really, really good movie. So if you're into that type of how you say, not Roman, but I forget what the time period is called, but you know what I'm talking about. If you're into those type of movies, I think you would definitely enjoy this. A little bit more modern, but definitely a good movie. This next one, again, I got it dirt cheap. I was always a fan of these movies, but I wasn't going to pay regular price, at least not for this particular movie. This is the trilogy for Rush Hour. So part 1, 2, and 3. They're only released in Blu-ray, not 4K, but for how cheap it was, I'm gonna take the Blu-ray anytime. So Rush Hour is always a funny movie, and I'm not into comedy, but when I did used to watch comedy, those were some of the comedies that I did enjoy. These next 2, I ended up buying these for my grandson. One, my daughter was like, "Oh, do you have this movie? It's not on streaming. Nobody has it." I don't know why, but I ended up just picking it up. This is the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch. So again, I picked it up. My daughter was asking me about it. She wanted my grandson to watch it, so I figured, all right, if I'm gonna pick this up for you, we got to do one better. We definitely got to do one better, and that is the original Grinch Stole Christmas. So if I'm gonna pick that up for him, I'm gonna pick this up for him. So me and him did get to watch this, so he definitely enjoyed this. He was laughing a lot, so that tells me he liked it. So again, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and 4K. And because I gotta take care of my horror fix. And again, I got this for a good price. I want to say it's the Blu-ray version because I didn't see it 4K. And that is The Mean One. Again, also The Grinch, but in horror fashion. So definitely got to have my horror. So, and this is a pretty funny movie. At least I find it funny. Some people may not, but I thought it was a pretty funny movie. And again, this one's also in the steelbook, which is why I have the plastic protector on it. And then we're almost done here. This one I believe was also, this is also the steelbook. Good Dracula movie. For some people, it's their favorites. For me, it's not my favorite, but it is a really good Dracula movie. So if you're into Dracula, at least watch it, stream it or whatever. That's Bram Stoker's Dracula. So again, this was in 4K as a steelbook. I really like the way the steelbook looks for this. So I'm definitely going to enjoy rewatching this again. And again, like I said, Bram Stoker's Dracula. You can't go wrong with a Dracula movie. All right, I know this video is getting kind of long in the tooth. That's why I've been trying to get through them really fast. But this is the final movie. I went to watch this at the theater, and I enjoyed the movie, for what it is. So I ended up just pre-ordering the steelbook. But sometimes Amazon doesn't, send my pre-orders right away. So they kind of get delayed. I don't know why, and I ordered this day one, and that is Alien Romulus. called Romulus, right? Yeah, Romulus. Alien Romulus. I thought it was a really good movie with what they did with it. I thought it was fantastic. I wouldn't really change much about it. Maybe little things here and there, but other than that, this was a really good movie. So if you're into aliens, definitely check this one out. I think you'll definitely enjoy that. Other than that, that is my entire last major big haul of movies for 2024. If you're interested in any of these movies, I will leave affiliate links through Amazon for them. So if you'd like to order them, it helps out the channel for whatever bit it is. Doesn't cost you anything. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, this is your boy BULLBOYKENNELS. Keep them scratching. Peace. We up out of here. Enjoy.